Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Carter James Ranch. Here we are about midday on Wednesday. We're gonna get ready to move the cattle. Hey, I wanted to show you, this is like the worst nightmare right here. What happens on, see, 3-4 days ago, we got about 1.5 inches rain and the cattle just were staying at this gate. So this is definitely what we don't want to see, is all this impact. We did give them a lick tub. I've been trying to move that every day, but you can obviously tell where the lick tub's been. That's got a lot of protein in it, 30% protein. So cattle are hanging out. It's supposed to be a decent day, upper 30s right now, but then tonight we start getting the freeze coming. So one advantage of seeing your cattle every day is when you show up, they start getting up and coming over. They know something's probably gonna happen. So I'm gonna have to move their waters. We'll get their water moved here. Let's see, they probably drank most of it. Yep. So we're getting ready to, we'll move their waters. Then I need to build a lane back over to the pen. And then we will open the gate and I'll do some filming of them coming. I got some cubes, some protein cubes. They'll love that. They'll obviously come pretty quick to that. But I think they'll be ready to move. They've been in this pasture for about 2 days. So not much forage left in here. So getting ready for the big storm coming. All right, back over here in the Pike Corral, you can see we got a couple of bales of hay set up. Got their waterers set up here. We did not get above freezing yesterday, and I knew we had a little water in the line on our hose. We stretched it out, but there was a little bit of a low spot, so you can barely tell there's a little bit of an icicle coming out of there. You can kind of hear the ice cracking inside the hose. So we'll get these filling up. We use this spigot back here. We will have some problems over the next couple days being able to use this hose. We may need to take it with us every time and put it in a garage just so it doesn't ice over. But in my last video, I talked about what I've been doing the last couple days, cleaning out the stable. So got it pretty good. It's amazing, these old farm properties, these barns and stables just become dumping grounds. So there's a little door here. I just decided to open that up. Well, I might close that. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I thought I'd just give them a little more light to see in here. So you got a fully enclosed deal in here. I probably should go through and make sure there's no metal in here. You know, it's got old feed bunks in here, so they obviously fed in here at some point. There is a hay loft above here, and there's actually an opening up there, so they would just drop hay right down from the loft up top. So yeah, it looks a lot different now. Got a lot of this stuff cleaned out. Actually took down part of this wall that we had put up when we were thinking about housing some chickens in here. I just laid it out there against the fence. Didn't want to haul it too far away in case I wanted to put it back up, but went through here and picked up a bunch of barbed wire. There was some glass in here. Just want to try to minimize any chance of the cattle stepping on much. There's just a lot of wood in here, but this will be a good little spot to get them out of the wind. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 open sections here, and then we got the 5th one. So I think each section could hold 7 cattle. We do have a lot of younger cattle that are smaller, so I think if they all wanted to, there's what, 35 of them over here. We would, I think all 35 could fit in here if they absolutely needed to. But one of the biggest things is just being able to get them out of the wind, which the wind should be coming from the northwest, which this direction I'm facing right now is north, and then the west is kind of over towards the barn over here. So even if the cattle are standing out here, they should be out of the wind. So that's what we got for the big herd. So I'll show you what we've got going on once I get over to the sheep pasture for the chickens, Coda and Honey and the sheep, and as well as Comanche and Pepe. We named the longhorn steer Pepe. So looks like our water is not come loose yet. So gotta get these filled up so these cattle can have some. With all the consumption is hay, they'll be eating a lot of hay. They definitely will be drinking a lot of water. So stay tuned. All right, I opened the cattle's gate, built this lane. They all just stood there and looked at me. It looks like socks and one of the calves came through. But I got the golden ticket right here. Come on. That's what I thought. Now they're gonna start coming. Sometimes they'll stampede, sometimes they come slow. Oh yeah, they're coming. Not sprinting, which is okay. Socks is just walking right up there. Oh yeah, here they come. Let me get in here real quick, or I need to. Come on! You know, one thing I was going to say, over by the stable, the ground is a little rough. There's lots of concrete in these old properties. It's always amazing how much stuff you find. I'm a little nervous about, sorry for the craziness, I'm trying to get this dumped before they all get in here. I'm a little nervous about 96, number 96. I just want her to, she doesn't walk all that well. So I want to, hopefully she'll walk pretty good and not trip on anything. Hey, 822. Go get some. There's some on the ground. The wind's starting to blow a little bit. Not supposed to start dropping really for another 6 or 7 hours, but they say it's 35 degrees out, but you can definitely feel moisture in the air. It's one of the little bull calves. I'll need to get a good head count on everyone, make sure we got everyone. Yep, and as I suspected, all the young ones, all the young heifers, and number 96. So she walks a little slow. She's a tank. She's got a lot of weight behind her. So I just hope she does pretty good with her footing. I don't know if you can see over there, Socks is getting a little crazy with the bale. So I think everyone's moved. I'll walk back and double check, make sure no one else is in the lane, but just give it the eyeball test. Looks like it could be 35 of them. So here's their home for the next couple days. Hopefully plenty of hay. I'll need to get their lick tub over here and get their water filled up. Give them access to the stable this afternoon. Everyone's kind of getting a bite to eat, settling in. All right, everyone, we're back over here at the sheep pasture here in the evening, getting ready to feed the dogs, and we locked up the sheep for the night. Give them a little bit of alfalfa pellets. So we just used one of our sheep tractors here, getting ready for the crazy storm. Ran out of straw, but just kind of putting straw all around it. We put them in, the tractor's got a tarp over it. Made a little enclosure here for the dogs. Hey, Coda. The dogs, it's got tarp and canvas over it. It's got a ton of straw in it, and we will put heat lamps in each of these. We're supposed to be pretty decent tonight till about 2 o'clock. We'll be drop from 32 down to about 6 degrees by 7 a.m. So did the same thing with the chickens. Kind of looks like a little homeless encampment, but got them enclosed. Actually put their heat lamp on just so they'll all go in there tonight. I'm getting ready to take off. I got to go coach a little 6th grade basketball practice. So yeah, we got them all protected in here. So they're saying we're supposed to get some pretty heavy winds from the north, which is that way, and west is that way, and the northwest. So north and northwest. So I think we should be pretty good. We got Comanche and Pepe over here. Gave them a windbreak. They got that canvas there, and then they got some on the west side. They've got some plywood, and then they still got their bale of hay. So hopefully they'll be able to get out of the wind. I'm not as worried about them as I am some of the smaller animals, but yeah, on the eve of a pretty nasty storm. So we're actually going to be below freezing for the next 5 days. We won't, I think it's next Tuesday. Next Tuesday, I think, the first time that we have a chance to get above freezing for the high. And Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, for sure Thursday and Friday, we don't get out of the single digits. And I think Saturday we get up to 18. So that'll feel good relative to what we're about to experience. So, yep. Kind of got a little crazy right now with the winter time and these storms. Definitely like the spring, summer, and fall with the animals a lot better. But this is where we're at. So think we're pretty ready. Think we're ready, honey bear? So we'll see. We'll shoot some more footage tomorrow once the storm hits and see how everyone's doing.